All right, I'm back. It's February 25th, Monday, and want to go over a recap for the markets that we're looking at today. Some nice price action in both crude and in the indexes today. Want to talk about crude oil here. Let me just maximize this chart. Earlier, right at the room open, right before I got in, there was a nice trade in here. And basically, I took no oil trade today, but this was a system winner. Came down, trailed all the way out up until here. So 20 ticks, and then whatever the trailer is, I have to calculate. And essentially after that, there really aren't any setups clear on the main time frame charts. There are some setups on the smaller time frame charts. Nothing here. There was some reverse divergence. Let me bring this in here. Kept us out of any buys here, which was a good thing because they would have all been losers anyhow. So we do try to trade that. There is a setup right here that has gone to a point of where you managed to break even. Don't quite know what's going to happen with it yet at this point. So that's essentially where we're at with crude oil. Up for the day, a lot of YM trades. Let me just maximize this. You can see this is where all the trades were taken. Essentially, let me bring the 3-wick. There was a trade taken here on a 3-wick. This is a 4-wick Renko YM. There was a trade taken here on a 3-wick. I exited out at break even. It triggered in on the 4, would have gone to break even anyway. And then here was a trade, a little late, but nice bounce off of support. Again on the 3-wick, went up to an area, 9 ticks in it, but it had the pattern in divergence on the 3-wick out of break even. Then a trade here. Again, you know what, let me pull this 3-wick in so we can go over and see this a little bit better. Let me just get to these points here. Again, nice signal entry here. There's a support area here. I looked at it. Got a reversal. Actually, got reversal bars here on the 3-wick. Gave it another break. Got stopped out to the tick. It was a management decision I made. Went on to be a winner. First system trade kicked in here, which is this green circle. Took it a little bit early on the 3-wick. Again, kind of a double top near left side. Resistance reject in. Did go for a full 16 ticks. I actually got 17 out of it with the trailing strategy. So that went on, and then there was actually an add-on here, but since we're in a trailing mode all the way to here. Then I took a trade here on the 3-wick right here, YM. Let me just put this circle in here. It was a small loser for me, 4 ticks. However, it did go on to be a system winner. It did hold this trend line. Did signal in. I got in early on the 3-wick. I got out on a reversal bar, but it never really broke the trend line. To the tick again. So this did go on to be a system winner. But, hey, system wins, trader loses. Some of the discretionary decisions that are made real time are easy to look back in hindsight and say you shouldn't have done that. So that's essentially what was traded today. Let me just go over some other charts. I want to bring in the Russell here just to show you what's going on here for those Russell traders. Nice movement and price action. We did get a sell here. It did go to an area of support. Prior day's highs, left side support also. Took it to break even, got out of that one. Really no other signals into here except for into here. Again, went full 12 ticks, maybe even 13, looking for 16 on this main time frame. Managed to break even, and essentially right now there's possibly this pulls back up into here and goes short, a sell setting up. So that would have been it for the Russell for right now. But like again, I said, there is some nice price action movement, which I haven't seen in a while on the indexes. Here's the ES. Had a trade early this morning, small loser. Went to this double bottom, reversal bar, out for a 2-tick loser. This trade here, nice transition trade, type 2 inside the chop zone, but the transition was nice, especially after this up move. Following it up, it did go to be a winner, 8 ticks. However, The strategy I have would have gotten 7. Again, all these trades here, nice triple break entry. Again, would have went exactly 8 ticks, would have gotten 7. And the next signal down here, reject off of multiple days. Highs here, enter, went 7 ticks, or went 8 ticks, again, would have filled 7. And right here, this guy here, also exactly 8 ticks to the tick, would have filled 7. Right now, that's so far what's happened up until this point, which is around 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I just want to bring the euro in here. I want to show you something here. You can see broke through a lot of areas. Notice this this nice gap in here. These are multi-day lows, highs. Euro started sell-off. No signals on the main time frame. There were some on the smaller time frame, but which is a 3-wick. This is the 4-wick Renko. This one went exactly 16 ticks, which would have given 15. And if you wanted to, there was another ad here, but in a trailing mode, never came out to break even, so would have trailed out here for a nice trailer. So essentially, that would be it for the euro. I look at the dollar here, really a nice trade signaled in right here. This was right after the open, and this one went on to be a full 16-tick winner and a really nice trailer. So depending, if you're a dollar trader, nice sell-off in the middle of the night European time, so this kind of had a nice trade 2 ways. So don't want to take this trade in here, extended into divergence, things of that nature. So congesting after a move up like this, nice V move earlier. So essentially that would be the recap for today up to now.